What's going on, my royalties? What's going on with y'all? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? Happy Saturday, y'all. What's good? What's good? I hope y'all enjoying y'all Saturday. I know I did. Oh, boy. It's been a very, very busy week and a very, very eventful week. But in God's name, we definitely want to keep each other in our prayers, y'all. We definitely going to do that as well. In just a matter of, I say, a week and a half, there was 2 deaths in the family, and you wouldn't have known unless I told you, but I love them both, and God has his way and he has his say. And just like beknownst to my big brother Haas, shout out to Hassan Campbell, y'all. Y'all check out his channel too, y'all. Hassan Campbell, powerful brother from Bronx, New York. God will not let not one leaf fall from a tree without his permission. And I'll just say this: there's no more suffering. And not only that, some of us has lived their full lives. But they will be dearly missed. Dearly missed. Dearly, dearly missed. Some made an early exit once again, and some lived the full life. And again, we can't question God's decisions at the end of the day. But try to make the best of it. And I just ask that you keep my family in y'all's prayers as much as I keep y'all family in my prayers. Well, guys, we're not going to let this be said. I just want to let y'all know that. But it's been a prosperous week, but at the same time, it's just been eventful at the same time. So, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so very much, y'all. I know y'all doing well. And, guys, like I said, if things happen, guys, we got to keep trucking for our sake and for what we have to do in our journey, okay? So anyway, y'all, so I wanted to talk about how your light attracts people and sometimes it offends people. And what brought this on today was that I met this guy on my way back to picking up my vehicle, and he was like, the moment you open up your mouth, I knew you was cool. You was all right. And he was like, to make a long story short, energy is bigger than yourself. And he was like, your energy is good. I like your energy. And this is not the first time I've heard this. Complete strangers will walk up to me in the store and say that I have a good spirit. Most of the times I hear I have a good spirit. And then you got people who are offended by me when I do come through because my presence says something of its own. I don't know what it speaks, but it speaks something of its own. And I can honestly say I have a good light, and I don't demand an intro or a presence. Some people's presence commands when they walk through the door. I don't think mine do. I just have a light, a difference about me that I very well know. I'm very aware of. I have a very like good heart energy, and some people can be offended by it because they're so dark and so negative. They be really wanting you to be in their position and be with the negativity along with them. So it's like when light comes, why everything they feel as though they want everything to be dark, it irritates a person who wants everything around them to be dark. And the light that comes shining, you know what I'm saying? They're just like vampires. You know what I'm saying? They just scared of the light like a vampire. That's the best way I could put it. And guys, some of y'all have good spirits about yourselves. Some of y'all has good light. And sometimes we feel down on ourselves when we think certain people should be in our circle or should be entertaining us or loving us or caring for us, don't accept who we are. And you have a lot of people who's just negative. And it's not you, it's just your light. And sometimes you got people who's toxic and they feel like they could just twist your energy, twist your personality into making you feel as though you did or said something wrong. And that's not even the case. You ain't do or say nothing wrong. You ain't high and mighty. You ain't uppity. You're not making them feel bad about who they are. They just pissed off with themselves, pissed off with life, want you to be pissed off with them. And why in the hell is you so happy? And why are you glowing? And sometimes you can't help that you glow from the inside out. And that's what inner beauty is about. You just glow from the inside out. You just don't have dark clouds, but you got people who constantly carry dark clouds, want to make you feel as though you have those dark clouds, like you the problem, pretty much. You got people who really try to twist things up and make you feel like that you are the problem when you come around. You can say any little thing is a problem. You can be saying Blue's Clues and they'll find something negative in Blue's Clues. You know what I'm saying? You can just have a regular conversation. They'll find everything wrong what you said in that conversation because they are that toxic and that they are trying to make you look so wrong for being you. Sometimes people try to make you feel bad for being you. And when I realized there was a lot of people like that around me, baby, I had to the left, everybody knows you love that. You know, that's Beyonce's song. I can't sing, but I like the song. To the left, you know, I had to step to the left. I don't stay long. When I realized that messy people got a lot of mess in their life, when you are continuously being messy and you always want to fight, you got a lot of something going on in the inside that you don't like. Seriously. But then you got people who will call you out on it. Because see, me personally, I don't keep my mouth shut about certain things. I don't. When you speak up and you try to defend yourself about stuff, you're getting twisted into being wrong. And people are that toxic that they'll try to make you seem like what you're saying is out of term, you're being messy, you're being wrong. No. It's just that you're calling people out on their wrongs. And sometimes, y'all, some people, it's like beating a dead horse. He already did, but you trying to kill him twice. It's not even worth it. You just got to let people just be in their own world and you just worry about being in yours and continue on living in your own world. That's for real. So when that guy said that energy is bigger than yourself, though, that was confirmation. That was confirmation of the gifts God already equipped me with when it comes to reading people's energy. People's energy will tell on them more than them hiding. Yes, you can hide all you want, but your energy could travel, baby. Everybody know when you feeling salty. Everybody know when you're happy. Everybody know when you this, that, and the third, and the other. Everybody know. So, you know, when people pretend and put on these masks and, you know what I'm saying, they want to do things just, you know, out of whim, and, you know, you feel like they funny style playing in your face. All the girl, just read their energy. Just read their energy. Sometimes people can hide their body language. People could, you know what I'm saying, could just hide how they feel, you know, from their expressions. But that energy, girl, that energy speaks louder than all of that. And trust me, I have read a lot of people's energy. A lot of people's energy. People, you can feel when a person hate that you even walked in the room. You can feel their energy. They just hate the fact that you walked in the room, that you are that light. But like I said, what kills me is that when they twist it around, especially you get that from people who is closest to you, and they got a lot of negativity going on, and you mainly will feel that from them when when you come around. They want to twist it and twist everything that you say into something negative. They swear you talking about them, you picking on them. You know what I'm saying? You write a status on Facebook or wherever you write your status at. Oh, you talking about them. And like I said, I hear dog or bark. Who? I ain't call no names, was I? Even if I was insinuating, but did I call your name? So if my thing is this, let a person insinuate. If they can't call your name, then they can't be talking about you. Even if they is talking about you, you got to be like, oh, they can't be talking about me because they ain't called my name. Sometimes you got to just let that energy speak for itself. That's why I said don't even insinuate no more, ladies and gentlemen. Don't even beat around a bush, none of that. But the fact that a person felt that you was insinuating because they seen themselves in it. They seen themselves in it. They was guilty by some type of association from the beginning of your status to the end. They felt themselves somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. But again, people get offended by just simply the happiness you have, the light that you carry, the beacon of hope that you harness. No matter what you're going through, you're going to continue to smile. You're being positive no matter what, because you already know being down is not getting you anywhere. It's not going to solve the problem. It's okay to be in your emotions and in your feelings, and then you have to build a bridge to get over it. You're not wallowing in all the negativity that came with it. You're not wallowing in the darkness that can cloud you. Yet then you got people who's very offended by that because that's all they know. You feel what I'm saying? Or they seem stuck and they can't get past their issues. So it's offensive to see a person so damn happy. You know, and they feel as though you should be in their shoes, or you shouldn't be as happy as you are. You shouldn't, you know what I'm saying, have good energy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I had that happen to me before. I remember I was taking care of a young man sitting for his aunt, and she was offended because I was reading the Daily Bread. I think I said this like many videos ago. She got offended by that because I was reading the Bible. She was on the phone with her daughter. Oh, she's reading the Bible to him. Like she was, so bothered by me. People who have nasty spirits are bothered by good spirits. Let's just be frank. Nasty spirited people are offended by nice spirited people. That's just facts. That's as plain as I can get it. Plain as I could get it. Yeah, my throat was trying to itch. Excuse me. And that's how people is. You ain't gotta say nothing coming through a room. Nose is up, they snarking, they making eye connections, they talking with their eyes, they kicking their feet under the table, they nudging, they whispering, you know what I'm saying, doing the police walkie-talkie. Hey, you already know what's going on. You know, just talking. You know what I'm saying? They got the police radio on, just whispering, talking through their teeth, all that. Just you ain't did nothing but just come in the room, and don't let you be looking nice, and fly. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? They really got a problem with you then. You know, people just really hate a person that has a good spirit about them. And I'm so glad that I bumped into strangers, and this has been going on for years. People say, girl, you got a good spirit. I remember one time I was at church like almost 20 years ago, and one lady said, you look like you ain't going through nothing. Like you look like you're not going through anything. And I was going through a lot with my diabetes at the time, and you know, just life. You know what I'm saying? We all got problems. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so glad that I got it in my mind to find my own identity and my own life, and it's good for all of us to find our own identities. And not your family's identity, but your own identity. Not your friend's identity, but your own identity. Not the world's identity, society's identity, but your own identity. And sometimes you got to pull away from what people think you should be. You know what I'm saying? But again, let your light be your way out of the dark cloudiness of the world. Let it continue to shine regardless of who trying to dim it. It's going to be plenty of folks trying to dim it. Don't live in darkness because that's where everybody else seems to feel as though they're comfortable navigating. Don't be that person. I know this video was really all over the place, y'all, but I'm trying to explain this the best way I can. You know what I mean? I've talked y'all long enough. Y'all already know where to find me. Queen Game TV on YouTube and on TikTok, Instagram. Queen Game Official, y'all. It's out, it's over, it's done. Queen was in the building, y'all. Love y'all so much, y'all. Deuces.